All right, man. It, it finally got to working, man. How's everybody doing? Look, we in studio, man. Studio still under construction, but you can see we in the studio. Um, I want to. Nah. Let me see if I can pull up some screens though with this. I'll share screen. Okay. So I can share some screens, right? Let's see. Let's see. How's that looking? All right, we looking real good. See this? Yeah, this is the first time doing this actually on the desktop, the laptop, man. You know, a lot of times when I do it on the laptop, I'm using the StreamYard, right? Let me know how the audio is sounding before I go, because I can always hook up the microphone, right? I could always hook up the mic, man. You know, let me make sure we good. There are some things that just go better together. Then there's things that would be better. I want to make sure y'all hear me good. Right, I could always hook up the mic. Oh, now this sounds kind of good. I might not even need the microphone, man. I might not even need the microphone, man. Smash the like button when you come on up in here. So, being that I'm at the desk, right? We're gonna go over here and get it popping. We're gonna get it popping, y'all. I'm at the desk. Hit the like here. Likes are free, right? Yeah, that's the hands right there. And y'all that think I'll just be on here just spewing this boxing shit. Nah, man, my hands work too. Like the fighters I critique and talk about, my hands definitely work too, man. That scene right there, man. Captain Burke. Captain Burke. I think I'm gonna start doing more like this, man. See, the studio's under construction, but we in here working, man. How is the content looking now? All right, I want to get to some here right here.
We already know. We knew Crawford is a great fighter, and and I did what I supposed to do, right? I tried for every way, and I trained really hard, and he deserved all the credit. No, I try my best tonight, and I just cannot no figure out the style.
Was it something?
Yeah, he couldn't figure out the style. I'm seeing a lot of y'all wanted Canelo to say that he ran. Canelo didn't do nothing of the such, man. He didn't do nothing of the such, man. Right? He said he couldn't figure out the style. He was banging. They had a couple good exchanges, but Crawford, Crawford has that divine blessing, man. Right here. Now, if y'all watch the post fights, right? Y'all watch the post fights. The reason why I'm doing this again, I did the Call Chronicles. This ain't the Call Chronicles, man. But if you had watched the post fight, they asked him who hit hard. Was Canelo the hard hitter? He said Green Machine. Remember, Green Machine sat him down at the Garden. I was at that fight at Madison Square Garden. Green Machine was hitting hard. But he said a welterweight, because that was in the welterweight division, was his hardest hit in a fight. For those of y'all, man. Shout out to the couple that's in the building, man. Hit the like button. Likes are free, man. I want to see if they can put me in the argue with. This is shout out to my boy Lamont, man. Why is that? Why is that with boxing?
Anyone at
This
Crawford
is what I
has
want to play right here. Before I get to this, right? I comment a video that Fred Hawthorne put out, right? And I said I basically said you know, Crawford is the PBC killer. Because we're about to listen to we're gonna listen to Rolly, right? Rolly's gonna say something, right? Right? Rolly's gonna say something, and he's gonna sound crazy, right? But that's just the PBC hate in him, right? And he's gonna say that because you know Crawford took out some of their kings over there, Caleb Plant, Jamel Charlo, right? That there was no way that Crawford was going to beat him, right? Now we seen what Crawford did with him. Crawford um, took him to school, right? He took him to school, right? Did y'all see that last night? He took him to school, but Rolly wanted us to believe, just like barbershop conversation. I'm gonna play his videos, but he might get my channel. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to play the audio.
they have weight classes for a reason.
Too big? Too skilled?
Did we see that last
And it's
night?
not. This isn't a skill matchup. It has nothing to do with skill. It has to do with weight.
You heard him.
Anyone that thinks Crawford has a chance is a complete idiot.
Say sorry, man.
They have weight classes for a reason.
Too big? Too skilled?
Way too big. Way too skilled. And it's not. It isn't a skill matchup.
Rolly for a follow up on this. Anybody reached out to him for a follow up? Huh? Nah, no, right? Nobody has reached out to him for a follow up. That was a rather bold statement that actually got him looking goofy right now. But that was Rolly, right? Rolly. He said that
Anyone that thinks Crawford has a chance is a complete idiot. They have weight classes for a reason.
Too big? Too skilled?
Way too.
I added Town.
Let me tell you why Crawford's entrance was iconic.
Yes, it was.
It is Mexican Independence Weekend for one. And
There's a
Crawford
video
paid
on it,
tribute to
huh?
his Mexican fans by walking into La Canción del Mariachi. That song was made popular and famous back in the early 90s from the movie Desesperado, which Antonio Banderas was the main character. But his walk is more iconic when he grabs the guitar case. Crawford made sure to pay proper tribute to the movie El Mariachi Desesperado one time in Mexico by holding the guitar case, walking in with the guitar case, because in these movies, the guitar cases were used as weapons. So Crawford walked in holding a weapon, as he is the weapon to beat the opponent into a fight. And this is why Crawford's walk was super iconic and freaking amazing. Fire. And if you didn't know,
and
now you know. And if you want to go watch these movies that he's paying tribute to, here's.
Thank you for putting me on to that, man. Thank you for putting me on.
Explore endless options with Shanewz's expert customization, all legitimate and certified.
This is the Source Experience, the news. By Shanewz. Look, you know, you do have options. Yes, these are available, $350 and up, customized, however you want it. You don't have to have this color. Let me know, man. Hit me up, man. Hit me up, man. Everything is done by the books, man. LLC, you know, legit.
Explore endless options with Shanewz's expert customization, all legitimate and certified.
Certified, baby.
This
Y'all catch that?
is
Certified, man.
the Sauce.
We wear what we're on.
Experience the news.
Certified.
Shanewz, look. You know, you do have options. Yes, these are
Certified, man. How's the content looking though, man? We sounding, man. See, I'm gonna tell you, I'm at the desk. When I get it popping at the desk, they love to not send out my notifications, man. They love to not send out to the desk. But at the desk, man. We are at the desk, live and direct. Shout out to King Erner. That's King Erner's line. Live and direct, right? Live and direct. Maybe I'll play some of his content, right? Because we all live at the desk, man. Because I want to get to some videos that I did see on, being that I'm at the desk, I got some time. Coach Ream right? Ream wants to be a fisherman, right? She's a fisherman, right? So I got a little bit of time right now. Let's go over here to X. X gonna give it to you, right? I wanna pull up X. We get out of off of Instagram. We'll go back to Instagram in a second. We're gonna come over here to X now. Right? Here we go. Here's my profile. Here is my profile. I need to change my picture. I need my picture now. I'm not really too active on X, but I did post this. Shout out to Crawford for the nobodies. Right? Is the newer version of this post. Right? Over here. Right? I'm learning about Twitter. X, right? This tells you what's trending. You following this? This tells you what's trending on Twitter, right? Now we come on Twitter and you look, you see what's trending, right? Right? Russ, right? Bengals, because it's football Sunday. Jets. This is all that's trending. Then when you come over to sports, Crawford defeats, what's the name? 152,000 posts. That's trending. These are the things that's trending, right? Joe Burrow, the Patriots, Mike Tomlin, Chiefs Kingdom, right? Sherrod Sanders. Hopefully I said that right, man. Shador. Close the door. Like, what's the name? Bud Crawford, trending. Right? Bud Crawford, as he should be. Put it down, right? Now we come over to the news. What's trending in the news, right? What's trending in the news? Peter Baker, right? All right, this is what's trending in the news. So, X, right? In the argument, if you talk about some of these topics right here, right? Peter Baker, right? Let's just click on Peter Baker. All his posts pop up, right? Trump has long made clear that coming together is not the mission of his presidency. No, divide and conquer. It's all about pure chaos. How do you guys feel about that, right? Pure chaos. This is Peter Baker now, right? Donald Trump about pure chaos. We just watched what's the name get his cabbage peeled off. CW, what's going on? Salute to you, good brother. Yeah, I'm at the desk, CW. I'm at the desk. I just talked about Crawford a little bit. I'll get back to Crawford in a second, right? He put on a hell of a show. Yes, this is a cook. Hopefully you got to some of those events. CW, right now we can talk a little bit, man. Put it in the chat, man. Since you're in here, before we get to, did you happen to go to the Blue Fountain? Yeah, man. You should have just hung out there. You probably could have got pictures. You ever make it to the weigh-in, CW? Did you make it to the weigh-in? I know you said you was going to the weigh-in. Did you make it? It looked to be like 20, 30,000 people at the weigh-in, man. I was hoping. No, I went to the weigh-in though. I have pictures. You should have took some videos and just been throwing those up. That was historic, CW. The amount of people that was at a weigh-in, right? That was historic. Threw that up. You should have threw those up Friday. I was hoping you was going to. I was looking on your page. It was like, man, it was it looked to be like 30,000 people at the weigh-in, man. I've been to a Canelo weigh-in at Madison Square Garden. I got you got, look, CW, one thing about the content, right? You got to throw it up. You don't wait. You don't sit on content, man. Cause see, the weigh-in now is history, right? Because everybody's talking about the fight. But the weigh-in, the Friday night, the ceremonial weigh-in, man, there was like thousands of people there, man. I was gonna throw some of that up because I want live. And I talked about it. I was gonna give you your executive credit. I think I discussed that with you. I was like, yo, you get some footage and I use your stuff. I'm gonna shout you out, man. See, I'm at my, how's the audio sound at CW? I don't got the microphone. How's the audio sound? Is it sounding good? I've been smash the like button, chat. What up, man? We talking a little bit of everything. I'm speaking about Baker, how he said that Donald Trump, but we could talk boxing too. Donald Trump basically is kind of choppy. Damn, I gotta hook the microphone up then. Let me see. But we can talk boxing too. Damn, it sounds clear on my side, man. But hold on. CW said it's choppy, so let me hook the. You know, CW, I got all the equipment now, man. I got all the equipment. You said it was choppy. So let me hook the microphone up, man. Let me know now. I'm gonna get the microphone rocking. CW said it was choppy. We don't need it choppy. We're gonna get this microphone hooked up, man. You know, we got it going on. We don't need it choppy, brother. We don't need it choppy. Smash that like button upon coming on in here. All right, the microphone is hooked up now. The microphone hooked up. How we sounding now, man? How we sounding? Is it sounding better, CW? How's it now, man? Yeah, that's better. There we go. There we go. I left the studio and came back. I don't know what's going on, man. I got a hire engineer, man. I got a hire engineer. All right, so let me go back over here to IG. Jizza. Yeah, I know. I left and came back in. CW. Right, I left and came back in.
All available, 350 and up, customized. However you want it. You don't have this color? Let me know, man. Hit me up, man. Hit me up, man. Everything is done by the book, man. LLC. You know, legit.
Explore endless options with Shanewz's expert customization, all legitimate and certified.
All right, so let's go down.
This is my faceless tick.
I met Iverson years ago, and he knew my whole story. I was like,
Word.
it's crazy.
What's the first thing he said to you?
He was like, what?
Word.
I was like,
Yo, did you see that, right? CW, you still in here? A lot of celebrities reacting to the fight last night. A lot of the celebrities, they was really giving him his flowers. You can hear me better now, right? Smash the like button, man. A lot of the celebrities, man. Is it fair to say now, right, that Terrence Crawford has taken off, man? Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? Is that a fair assessment? That Terrence Crawford now, remember the Earl Spencer kind of put him there, but people didn't want to give him his flowers. They didn't want to give him his flowers. But is it fair to say now that he is on another level? CW, put it in the chat, man, if you're still here, man. If you're still here, put it in the chat. Is it fair to say that he has taken off now, man? He has reached a new level. I see. Nah, CW, you can't see a black screen. You got to fast forward, dude. I'm looking straight at it. Bud Crawford's on the screen. I'm about to end Bud, and I'm going over here to YouTube. We up and running again, CW. You might be a little behind. You may be a little behind, because now I'm going to move on to some trending topic like this right here. Like I said, he's on another level, right? Angel Reese came and checked him out. Did y'all see this? Let's play this real quick, man. Right? Angel Reese. Yes, he is on another. You might be right, CW. Nah, it's not black. You see Angel Reese on the screen, CW? I don't know what they doing. They getting mad because the source is getting too good at this shit now. The source is getting too good, man.
All right, bring it up.
Tall glass of water right there. See that, CW? Crawford, bring it up, man.
your first match.
How you doing, man? Crawford bringing him out, man. He's on another level now, man. He had to come meet Terrence, man. That's Angel Reese, Chicago Sky Zone, right? She plays for the Chicago Sky. Am I correct with that, man? Chat, let me know, man. Let me know, man. I'm streaming like my nephew, man. Like I Speed and the rest of these guys now. Let me know, man. CW, did you see that? That was Angel Reese pulling in for his locker room, man. She was hot, man. Did you see how hot she was? She was excited, man. Yo, now shout out to Coach Malachi. He was there, wasn't there, right? Did he cover any of the events? I know he was running around with Rick Ross, but did he do anything in boxing all week? Right? Did he do anything in boxing? Right? Damn, my screen is black. Why is my screen black, man? Yo, they are really hating right now, man. All right, there, that's better. Why is the screen black? It shouldn't be black, man. This screen shouldn't be black. Why is I don't know what's going on, CW. You know, I guess they don't like y'all. Look, I've been in the algorithm, man. Heavy duty, man. So I don't know what that's about, man. But as you can see, we are streaming, right? They still showing my screen is black, right? Get some more stuff over here, right? Guess I got to do the Car Chronicles, man. The Car Chronicles. Rock and roll. Yeah, see, look, yo, CW, I'm gonna play this video right here, right? This is why I told you to go to the Blue Fountain. You would have got better content, or you would have look as a fan, you would have got to meet more people, man. You would have got to meet more people. Look, this is right here in the lobby. Look, I was telling you all week. I was like, Blue Fountain. Look, let's go to the Blue Fountain. Look, it was going down. Look at Steven Nelson. Look. Steven Nelson got a rough break.
But that's how I feel. You feel me?
It was going down.
Like, it's part of the game, man. Yeah. We in a game where there isn't no shot clock. There isn't no score keeping. You ain't got to explain nothing to the motherfuckers. We'll be back. Fuck me. Hey. Fuck you that. Fuck them. Fuck that ref. Fuck all the motherfuckers over there.
The rematch with Canelo is lucrative, bro.
Yeah, go back is crazy.
You don't want no more.
Yeah, nah, that was some bullshit, though, man. Remember, I said that yesterday, man. He got blitzed, but to stop the fight, man, like you could have gave him a count. They stopped that fight. CW, you still in here? What's your thoughts on that, man? Man? Yo, what's your thoughts on that Steven Nelson stoppage, man? That was so premature, man. That was real premature, man. I didn't like that, man. I felt like, they violated him, man. He had the big stage. Like, let him really go out. Yeah, he got rocked. He got blitzed. But I don't think he was hurt. Like, he was hurt. But it wasn't to the point where you like, damn, you called a fight off. They called that fight off. It was damn near over, man. Well, you might have, if you went to the Blue Fountain, you probably would have seen Crawford. I don't know about Shakur, but man, right? Look, in the line. Look at all those people checking in, right? You could have been right there. You would have seen all the fighters were staying there. That was the host hotel. I told you that was the host hotel. Right. The weigh-in, you're gonna see a lot of people, but you ain't gonna get access. Or you ain't like credentialed up or know somebody, it's hard to get access to the fighters and stuff at the weigh-in. But right there at the hotel, it's been chilling in the lobby. You would have, man. And then too in the hotel lobby too. My experiences is, I just watched the main event. Okay. All right. Now that I'm at the desk, right? I'm gonna play this video that I played earlier, right? I want to show y'all how grimy the media is, right? how grimy the media is at the desk now, right? Look how grimy the media is, man. They're not sending my shit out in the algorithm right now, man. They mad at me, right? This is what they do. Like I got to do the Call Chronicles. Look, the Call Chronicles. When I go live on my phone, my numbers is crazy. When I do these at the desk, they don't send them out, right? The barbershop, I need my bread, man. I need my bread. You was on here fronting, showing all that money. Sell me my bread. Sell me my paper, right? You was calling guys. Here it is right here. Yo, look at the disrespect right here, CW. You want a good laugh? Look at this.
But my decision on? Huh? But my decision on? Or
yo, mid-interview. Look at this.
I think, like I said, we need to see. We need to see because I'm trying to make sure.
Mid-interview. Watch how they doing.
I'm just trying to see.
We have a superstar.
I'm just trying to see.
What's up, Jabril? How was the face-off yesterday?
What?
Good. Did you say anything?
Oh man.
Did
Yeah, did you catch that?
Told me.
Yeah, they did Andre Berto dirty. I'm gonna bring it back, man. CW, did you catch that? Did you catch that? Yo, they did that brother dirty. Dirty. Yo, CW, did you see that? What's up, chat? Chat, what's up? Did they do him dirty or what? He said people in the way was. They told me they saw the Vargas. Everybody was there. That's the hotel the fighters were staying at. They probably was all there after the fight. But did you just see how they just did this guy dirty? Right? Yeah, they just did this guy dirty, man. I'm gonna bring it back, man. Fight hype. This is terrible, man. How you just did this, brother, right? This brother did not deserve that, man. I talked about this earlier on the Call Chronicles, right? But now I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it, man. Yo, they played this guy, man. They played this guy. Watch this, man. This is the media knock out with.
But my decision on?
Mid-interview.
But my decision on? Or
look at this. Mid-interview.
I think, like I said, we need to see.
Look how they do him, y'all.
I'm trying to make sure. I'm just trying to see.
We have a superstar.
I'm just trying to see.
What's up, Jabril? How was the face-off yesterday?
Superstar in the house.
Good.
Mid-interview, you just blow it on Andre Berto, huh? What? You was interviewing Andre Berto. You just blow it on him?
Yeah, he said the fight.
Come on,
Are you aware of that, or is that like
something
they don't tell you guys? They're just like, we're gonna get it done, and that's that.
Now,
if you say we fight, we fight.
Yo, mid-interview, man. How nasty was that, CW? Was that nasty or what?
It's gonna be amazing that two of the best versus the best, and I'm gonna come out victorious.
I told him yesterday, and he said that seen that you administration should go on X because you smiled when you faced off with them. He said you wanted to. Sorry, yeah.
Well, I mean, shit.
That was
we
nasty.
seen him in the locker room, and he was kind of very normal before, so. I think it's a lot of bullshit.
Nasty.
Yeah. Shakur, are you happy you're getting that kind of fight? Those are the kind of fights you want. You said that you've dreamed about that for a very long time.
Yeah, let's talk a little boxing, man.
I told y'all a long time ago.
How do you feel about all this Teofimo?
Stand by that.
Of course, Stevenson talks. CW. How do you feel, man? I know Shakur's your guy. They played this guy. Watch this, man. This is the media that y'all like to rock out. Mid-interview. How you feel, CW? Talk. You can talk. You got the floor. I'm at the desk chilling. How do you feel, man? It's looking like they're gonna fight, man. It's looking like we may get that fight, man. You know, from what I'm hearing, right? My sources. Right? They're turning the corner. Tiafimo and Shakur. How do you feel, man? Shakur supporter, man. About that, man. I'm pointing out some content right now as we speak. Because that's what I do, good brother. That is what I do, CW. But how do you feel about that fight? Lopez and this man right here, Shakur Stevenson, man. How do you feel about that? Now, I've been on for 42 minutes at the desk. You know, I'm killing it right now, man. I didn't want to do Call Chronicles. Now, I know if I'd have did the Call Chronicles, they would have sent the notifications out crazy. But since this isn't the Call Chronicles, the notifications ain't really out like that. The notifications ain't out like that, man. I'm putting something out that I just did. You heard, CW? We know Tank, man. Tank is, listen, Shakur's never gonna get that fight right now, man. It's not Shakur. Tank is not enough money. Tank is about to make stupid bank with Jake Paul. He's like CW. You gotta start looking at this standpoint. That fight is not happening. Shakur doesn't bring enough money to the. Tiafimo is the best big fight right now for him. Tank fight ain't happening, man. It's not enough money. Don't even speak on that. Lopez, he's going to turn the fight. Nah, I heard different. CW. I heard different. It's in talks, man. It's serious. Serious motion behind that. But you know me, I'm not one to get on here and want to break boxing news anymore, man. Boxing news don't cut the mustard anymore, man. The reason why I'm doing the boxing like this now is because I did the channel, you know, the Call Chronicles and the different things. My views are up, so I was like, you know what? I'll waste some time just talking boxing, right? I'll waste a little time, but yeah. So they it's a strong possibility on that, man. Strong possibility, CW. I talked to some hitters yesterday. They hit me up. That fight looks like it make it happen. Because the money people, right? The money people, and you know who the money people are, but the money people are willing to invest on that. See, a lot of times when you get these guys and they talk about these fantasy fights, and I'm not saying you, CW, but you see how you're on here talking about Tank Davis. You want to see if the money's not there, there's no reason to even talk about it. And Tank Davis is about to fight Jake Paul for crazy money. So you know he wants big money, right? But my whole thing is this, CW. The Tiafimo Lopez fight is a strong possibility, man. Because the people that are willing to cut the check, you know, I like I said, it's like when I come on and I talk boxing, X's and O's, it's like I'm constantly repeating myself. And I understand why, because the typical person that sits online that talks boxing, they've been groomed by weirdos and jealous fans, right? If a promoter is not putting up the money for a fight's not happening, man. A fight is not gonna happen. And the moment the fans start understanding that, instead of sitting online listening to those fans and guys that don't do nothing in boxing other than sit online and have that don't matter, you're not gonna understand that, right? Look, yo, look, the Lamont Roach fight, right? Yo, Tank really walked away from that fight, but he was like, "F that, man," because the money that he's gonna make from Jake Paul. So he was like, F that, man. And at the end of the day, you can't blame him. You can't blame him because boxing is a business. You got to maximize your money while you can, if that makes any sense, man. You said Stevenson over everybody. I dig it. I dig it. I just got a text message. Let me see who this is. Around with the content now, CW. I'm getting nice with it, brother. I'm getting nice with it. That's what I do while I'm at the desk. I might as well put out some content, at least boxing content. I try to put out as much boxing content as I can while I'm here at the desk. That way I'll flood the system. No, CW? Don't mind me. I'm just, you know me. I'm multitasking as a content maker. I'm putting out this Andre Berto interview. Right? You know, you got to multitask while you at the desk. And it says my connection is unstable. What is going on here, man? Yo, they want me to do the Car Chronicles, man. He said, "Hey, Sauce, I said we're not going to get the Tank fight, so Shakur should fight." Yes, I know. They're never going to make that fight, man. That fight might happen when they're old. You know, that fight might happen when they're old, CW. I hate to ruin you. It make you upset. And I know you want to see that matchup, but they're not going to make that fight happen. You know, it's just you know, it's unfortunate, man. Boxing is like that, man. CW, what's going on, man? Don't mind me, CW. I'm at the desk. I'm just multitasking, man. I'm putting out content while we speak. All right. You know, you gotta maximize, right? Because you know, I don't normally be sitting around like this. CW, you know that, right? I get to it, good brother. I gotta take advantage of this time right now, man. Hey, how we looking, CW? Talk to me. I'm gonna get with you in 2 seconds, CW. I'm just working. You know how we do. You know how we do. When they look up my page, they're gonna be like, damn, he was live streaming and he was throwing up content. Of course. That's how you gotta do it, man. Especially when they try to set up the system. You gotta really be streaming. I'm a streamer now. I really like to stream off of my phone, but I'm at the desk. I already see that they're not sending out my notifications on this because I'm at the desk. But I gotta take advantage while I'm at the desk, right? Bang. I'm putting some fire out right now. Right now. That's what look. You see me working, multitasking. Cause I didn't like how they did Andre Berto right there, man. So I want to drop that. I just want to drop that. Yo, Tim Bradley's hilarious. Did you see that video? CW, whoever else is gonna come through. That video was hilarious. Tim Bradley's a funny dude, man. He's hilarious. He's funny, man. I got that. That's yo, look. We killing it right here. Let me drop this one. Let me drop this one. That's what they told me to do. Put out content, man. That's what they told me to do, CW. Get the content out. That's what they told me to do. He said, and then he got to handle all the clowns like Lopez, Garcia, Devin Haney. Yo, everybody was there. Everybody was there seeing Devin and yo, Devin got booed, man. He's from Vegas, man. Yo, they booed him, man. You know why? I'm telling you, because he has so many brand killers around him, man. That be pushing his line. So yeah, he got booed, man. Dev got booed, man. All right, did y'all see that? CW, did you see that? How they booed when they showed him on the big screen? They booed him. Let me show you what I just did though. I think it's loading up right now. You know, I'm getting nice with this shit, CW. I dropped 2 videos as we talking right now. I dropped 2 videos while we talking right now. I might watch some football, man. But I want to say what I just dropped, right? Because I don't think nobody else put no content out on this, man. So you know me, I gotta be ahead of the curve, right? Let's watch this together. Look, I just created this right now, and this is for all these guys that always sit online and be like, oh, right? Look, I just created this right now. Multitasking, right? Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, right? That's the saying, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's how you stream. I'm learning how to be a streamer. Shout out to iSpeed and Kai Sinat. Look, right here, look at this. I just did this right now, right? Because I did it in the Car Chronicles, right? I did this in the Car Chronicles. Pay attention. CW, you see this right here? How was that, CW? How was that, CW? Did I catch that? Hopefully they put that in the algorithm. How was that, right? How was that, man? See, we be working, man. This is easy work, man. This is easy work. Mid-interview, come on, man. Disrespect. Andre Bird is a former world champion. One of Al Heyman's original guys, man. See how they did him? See how they did him, man? That wasn't cool, man. That wasn't cool at all, man. Messiah, what's going on? Come here. See what CEO Nasai wants to eat, man. She would like for me to chef up a nice steak or something for her. Let me see what my daughter wants, man. I'm in the studio. I got the door closed. It's nice and quiet, right? I think her and Messiah. I'm about to prepare dinner. Would you like a steak tonight? Huh? I can't hear you. I said, would you like a steak tonight? Okay. A steak and what? What kind of sides? I'm gonna hook it up. I feel like cooking. You know, put a nice steak. Right? But how was the content, CW? Look, I gave you a boxing one. This was another. I really did all boxing today. Tomorrow I'm going back to Charlie Kirk and other trending topics, man. Because for whatever reason, right, I think this live stream came out good. Right? I think this came out good, right? The audio, did the audio end up being good or what, man? How was the audio, man? I know you said earlier the audio was a little off. Hopefully the audio was good now, man. I know it gets a little tricky. See, like right now, it's looking like it's tricky. See, like right now, it's looking like it's tricky. See, like right now, it's looking like it's tricky. See, like right now. See, it's not even showing Andre Berto, man. I don't even see Andre Berto no more. What's up with that, man? Did they take that down? Yeah, I guess they took that down, man. Or my screen froze, man. But this is the Source Experience. Gave y'all a good hour in studio. But yo, CW, I had that video playing, man. I had the video playing. Did you see the Andre Berto video I did or no? Did it show that? I see it shows me right here in the blue room. I'm in the blue room. This is the boom boom room, man. I see me too, man. I was in the blue room, man. But it is what it is, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the Source, man. They did. I said, look, yo, if I would have been sitting in my car, right, I would have 47 likes, mad people coming in and out, right? But it is what it is. I'm learning, man. I'm learning. I gotta. All I gotta really do when I do the live streams on this device right here, it goes up. It goes up. When I do the live streams on my equipment that I spend so much money on, yo, they do not put me out, man. But when I do it on that phone, I did it on that phone for 2 hours. I wanted my kids some food this morning, and I did gun safety, all type of stuff. Over 1,000 views, man. But it is what it is. I'm learning, man. But I'm about to prepare. The side, what kind of sides do you want? You want a steak with no sides. But hey, this is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz. You know, you do have options. Holla, CW, I appreciate you, my guy. Yo, send me some of them videos, man. Send me some of those videos so I can put out some content, man. Salute.